What's going on, YouTube family and friends? Welcome back to the channel, and what we came to discuss here in today's video is RGTI. As you all know, we still have a $24 price target here on the stock, which I do believe will be hit the first half of January. Stick around, we're going to talk about it. Also, we're going to take a brief look and check out LAES. This stock has also been performing pretty well due to subscriber request. I am updating this stock, and again guys, if you do want more LAES updates, you know what to do. Comment the ticker symbol in the comment section below, and if I see enough of those comments, then I know it's a demand out there for the video, and I will update this thing daily. But LAES, I do feel as though that this thing is headed towards a $10 share price here before the month is over with, but expect retracement before that take place. Also, we're going to take a brief look and check out KITT. This thing is shaping up to see a short cover here tomorrow. Stick around, we're going to talk about it, but before I do so, don't forget I will be going live here tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. Central Time, which is 15 minutes before the market open. But do me one huge favor. After this video, get over to the home page and hit that notification on button so you will be notified when Monday live stream starts. The first stock we're going to talk about here in today's video, and that is RGTI. Even though that we have a $24 price target set for this thing, which I do believe will be hit here the first half of January, I do expect for this thing to see a slight correction here early this week, but it isn't anything to panic about. And for those that did catch the RGTI alert in real time, which I alerted over in our Discord back on December 20th, about 15 days ago, for the entry price of $7.60, with that price target being $8.70 plus. And if we take a brief look and just check out RGTI, as you guys can see here, hitting that high of $20.37 again from 12/20 from this day was the day that I alerted it. And if we check out those interval stats, that is up over 154% in gain. And you too can get these alerts in real time. All you have to do is stop what you're doing, drop down in that description below, click that Discord link, and let the gains begin. But RGTI still has more room to run, ladies and gentlemen, and that $24 price target, I am highly confident in that. But like I said before, the retracement is certain. In fact, for those that is looking to get in RGTI, instead of getting in now, I would just wait for that pullback / retracement, and I would actually start my position there. Right now, it's a little bit risky, not so much, but we're starting to lean towards that high risk factor. If we take a brief look and check out our PCD, we do see a massive number of holdings are currently profitable, exposing a potential risk of buying high. In the last 2 days of trading, we do see a aggressive short sale ratio, but on the other hand of that capital trend, we do see major net inflow in favorment. We did see that short cover take place here on Thursday, and we got more covering than shorting taking place here on Friday. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the short cover wave for RGTI here on Monday isn't so likely to happen unless we see a major charge in the pre-market trading, which I don't think is likely to happen here. But what we have been seeing here lately is the market react negatively to the computing stocks, AI, and semiconductors here for the past couple of weeks, and make a turnaround from there. I do feel as though that we're going to continue that same trading pattern here for a few more weeks here early off in 2025. But with that being said, do not let those price action shakeups shake you out your position. I'm looking for RGTI to actually cross those $24 levels here before January 15th. So if you're still holding, you may want to continue. Next stock we're going to talk about here in today's video, ladies and gentlemen, and that is LAES. Now, for those that is still holding the stock, can you please let me know in the comment section below by commenting the word still holding? For those that was a part of the Discord that actually caught this too in real time, which I alerted over in our Discord server back on October 28th for the entry price of 42 cents, with that price target being 86 cents plus, labeling this a hold. And as you guys can see here, the stock has seen a high of $11 again from our alert entry of only 42 cents back on 10/26. And if we check out that, guys, that was way before anyone was actually talking about this thing. So with that being said, again, you too can get these alerts. All you have to do is hit that link in the description below. But expectations here for LAES end of the week. I do feel as though that this thing is going to cross those $10 levels, like I said, but shortly after that, I expect for it to retrace back down towards these mid $8 levels and find itself in a bottom consolidation, but not for long. Currently, right now, we do see a small number of holdings is currently trapped, indicating a lower resistance, which means we can actually break through that resistance with not too much of fuss. But at the same time, after reaching and breaching that resistance, ladies and gentlemen, currently sits at 880. Should actually find ourselves in the high $9 levels there, and that would be that upper Bollinger Band challenge. So after that, that's when I expect for this thing to actually see that retracement. So for those that is looking for a nice swing trade, I do believe that LAES is going to present that early this week. If you're currently holding the stock, you may want to hold it a little bit longer. Far as considering this thing a long-term investment, I can't call that just yet, but I do feel as though that this thing is going to have a bullish quarter here this year, the first quarter of the year. So with that being said, LAES $10 levels here, end of the week, seeing as though that we do see an aggressive short sale ratio back on Friday, but that after market buying pressure isn't calling for a short cover at all, and seeing as though that we're starting to trickle down here in volume from that Friday's trading. So it's going to be very interesting the type of volume that LAES brings in here Monday. If we don't get the adequate volume, I do feel as though that this thing may actually see a retracement at that point, and that's where this thing can get back towards that SAR here, which currently is around $5. I know that is a huge leap, but that is what happens, ladies and gentlemen, when you're dealing with a stock with a low market cap and a low share float. Last but not least, we're going to talk about KITT. Now, this thing is shaping up for a nice short cover, and the reason why I'm saying that is because of the high total short volume that the stock actually went through, and seeing as though that it did finish with major net inflow, which lets us know a lot of forced covering went on throughout the trading day, lets us know that it should be a major carryover. A portion of those shares, as you guys can see, their short sale ratio was 9.87% and a total short volume of 10.35 million. That is incredibly high for KITT, seeing as though that the highest volume recently was 15 million. All right, and this thing got pretty close to surpassing that. Anytime that you see a major rollover like that, ladies and gentlemen, you're seeing a lot of buying and selling going on by shorts and or longs at that point. That is why we have a major turnover ratio, 2,907%. For those that don't understand the turnover ratio, it is basically the volume, the ratio to the share float to the volume, okay? KITT has a very, very low share float, only 3.6 million shares and a market cap of only 24.35 million. It doesn't take a lot of buying or selling to sway the share price in either direction. With that being said, a short cover like we seen here take place on Friday, forced short covers, because as you guys can see here, that block orders is massively high, 5.11 million. But if we look at the overall trend on the intraday, as you guys can see here, things did start off with the net outflow in favorment, and this is when we start to see covering take place here. That huge drop in net outflow in favorment points to major shorting going on at this point, and this is when the covering starts to come in place. I do feel as though that Friday's aftermarket buying pressure certainly has put major pressure on the short positions taken throughout the trading day, seeing as though that the high was $3.58, backed by a high total short volume. KITT is set up for a major short cover wave here this Monday. With that being said, if the buying pressure rolls in throughout the pre-market, expect to see a retracement throughout the trading day. But if this thing does trade sideways or slightly retrace back down towards those $3.80 levels, that is the lowest I'm giving it, I do feel as though that we're going to see a major positive reaction to KITT's opening share price, and that's when we're going to see that major bull run here at the open. With that being said, if the short cover does take place here, if all the dominoes does fall into place, this thing can actually see a share price is upwards to $7, ladies and gentlemen. With that being said, if you're currently holding KITT, can you please do me a huge favor and comment your price prediction for the end of the day for the share price? So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go, and may the gains be with you. Whatever you do, don't forget to join our Discord. The sign up link is in the description below.